Hello everybody, it's me Heather, and today I have an Urban Decay haul. So I have here the new Urban Decay Perversion mascara, and this is a pretty cool little box. This is a deluxe package. It comes with a deluxe size sample of their new Subversion eyelash primer. So if you guys have a chance to pick up the new mascara, try to get this deluxe packaging too that comes with a little deluxe size of the eyelash primer. But let me show you what you really tuned in for this video for, right? You're here to see the Pulp Fiction collection. So I did haul the Pulp Fiction collection. I got every piece of the collection. I'm glad I did when I did. I guess we'll start with the nail polish since it's staring me right in the face. So first off, check out the packaging. I'm going to be keeping it. I'm going to be keeping all the boxes from this collection. So, and this is just a cute little detail. Those who are fans of the movies will recognize the little band-aid here. This is in the shade Miss Mia Wallace. I do have this on my nails right now, and it was opaque in 2 coats. This is a beautiful blood red polish with subtle gold shimmer. Jules Winfield, the bad mother effer, and it has his whole monologue. And you shall know my name is the Lord. They actually have that entire thing printed up in here. So I think that's just a neat little detail. So I really like the way they did the packaging for this collection. Some people will complain that this collection's not true to the Miss Mia Wallace look. But remember, this collection is inspired by Miss Mia Wallace from Pulp Fiction. It's not supposed to be a direct copy. So here's the lipstick box. It says Pulp Fiction on it. Again, this is named Miss Mia Wallace. The lip liner, the lipstick, and the nail polish are all named Miss Mia Wallace. Has the little band-aid there again. Has the, why can I not remember his name right now? Jules Winfield. Jules Winfield's monologue is in here, and it even has, like, at first I thought there was something wrong with my package, but actually no, they have like little detailing like this where it looks like something's wrong, but it's supposed to be all kind of like tattered and messed up, kind of like a Pulp Fiction novel would be, just like one of those ratty, dime store paperback drama fiction books that you pick up at the airport or a bus station to read while you're traveling. Anyway, enough about the packaging. Miss Mia Wallace, again, instead of the usual Urban Decay Gunmetal color, they're using this black metal. It says Urban Decay on it. It's very cool, but then you open it up and it's purple, and here you have this great, and it's reading pretty true to color in my viewfinder. Let me zoom in here a little bit for you. It is that blood red, blue-based blood red lipstick. So very, very, very nice. The lip liner is equally nice. I swatched the heck out of everything already. So if you guys want to see swatches of everything, it's on my Instagram. And I guess I'll go ahead and try to insert them in this video for you guys. And here is the pencil. Again, Miss Mia Wallace. And sorry, it's a little bit dull because I did swatch the crap out of it. But let me tell you, it's a really creamy texture. Does not pull or tug on the skin. So it's going to be awesome. And then the Heavy Metal Glitter Eyeliner from this collection. I used to have, and here I like how you can see like the glitter right there on the box. Back when Urban Decay very first released a bunch of these, and I'm talking like almost a decade ago when they very first did the Heavy Metal Glitter Eyeliners. I'm not talking about the recent relaunch of them. I used to have one in every color. I used to be all about glitter in my 20s. Now in my 30s, I don't wear so much glitter. But I really wanted this when I found out that this is actually a mixture of, and this will probably make my autofocus go crazy, this is actually a mixture of black and silver glitters. It's going to be hard for my camera to pick up on that, because like I said, just all the sparkle is going to throw off the autofocus. This one's called Gunmetal, and although I really like this, I feel like this was just shoehorned into the collection. I don't feel like it really belongs in the collection, but I'm happy to have it. And the item probably most people were most excited about, because we all love eyeshadow palettes, is the Pulp Fiction eyeshadow palette. And I like it. I'm not going to lie to you guys, though. I think it's honestly a little overpriced. It retails for $34. It is a cardboard palette. It's very sleek, though. It's very nice. So it has the Jules Winfield, oh, I finally remembered his name, Jules Winfield monologue right here. It says Pulp Fiction. It's got a little magnetic clasp right here. It says Be Cool Honey Bunny on the back. And then on the side, you got a little bit of that kind of Pulp Fiction detailing. But then you open that up, it does have a mirror. It even says UD for Urban Decay right there. It has a cover on the mirror, so I'll keep that covered not to blind you guys. And it's just a neutral palette. It's honestly very, very, very reminiscent. Let's say it's not the same, but it's very reminiscent of the Naked Basics palette. So if you're not a big fan of Pulp Fiction and you already have the Naked Basics palette from Urban Decay, you might just want to skip this. Honestly, like I said, I think $34 is a little overpriced. It does come with a very cute little double-ended brush that I probably honestly won't use that often, but I still like that they include a brush. Who doesn't like it when they include a brush in your eyeshadow palette? But $34, I think I did use my pro discount, so I'm not complaining. So I'm going to go ahead and play with all this awesome makeup that I got today. So I've already done pretty much all my other makeup. I got my foundation, I put some blush on, concealer, got some eyebrows. So let's go ahead and use the anti-aging eyeshadow primer. When I was thinking about putting a look together for this video, at first I was thinking, oh, I should do the whole Miss Mia Wallace look, but then I was like, you know what, I'm not even going to try to worry about that. I'm just going to play with this and do my own thing, simply because, well, first off, I'm not Caucasian. I don't have the same bone structure as Miss Mia Wallace. I mean, you know, Miss Mia Wallace is a different beauty standard, and I myself obviously am going to be a different beauty standard just because of my ethnicity. You know, I'm biracial, half black, half white. So white mother, black father. So instead of like trying to follow a beauty standard, I'd rather just, you know, go with my own. Be who I am. Do what I do. All right. So we got that on. Let me grab an eyeshadow. Let me do it this way. We're going to take this shade Righteous, and these eyeshadows are really smooth, very well pigmented. They are a bit powdery, so make sure you do as I say and not as I do, and remember to tap off really good, because I kind of forgot to do that, so I might have some white eyeshadow fallout on my cheek now. I'm going to throw this out there, so I'm going to chit-chat with you guys while I'm putting on this makeup. So, but here's the thing I'm really... Okay, somebody else has got to fill me on this. The character of Miss Mia Wallace in Pulp Fiction, did any of you ever imagine that in 20 years a really popular cosmetic company would make a makeup collection based on her? Because, I mean, when you really think about it, the type of character that she was in that movie is not usually the type of characters in real life, or even fake life, who get makeup lines after them. So I don't want to ruin the movie for anybody who's never seen it, but, okay, now I'm taking shade Vengeance, but I mean, she's married to a crime boss, to a violent crime boss who kills people, and she's addicted to cocaine, and yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hating. I'm just saying one interesting character to have a makeup line after. Okay? So I'm just putting this Vengeance. Sorry, don't have all these names memorized yet. I'm putting that right in the crease. And then I'm just going to pull that out at the corner here to really deepen my crease and just shape that up. So you guys see that? I'm going to do that on both eyes. I'm going to go back over Righteous a little, just on my eyelids, just in the middle here mostly. A little bit on the inside. Now I'm going to take Tyranny, which is the lighter kind of taupe brown shade here. And I'm going to put that a little bit above the crease just to blend that out. Now I'm just going to take a random fluffy brush here. This one's also from Royal Langnickel. And I'm just going to blend out these eyeshadows a little more. Just get rid of some of these hard lines. These blend like a dream. I'm taking a MAC 211, and I'm going to go into this shade right here, Furious, which is basically, it's a satin finish black, so it's not quite matte. Tap that off really good. I'm just going to go right here on the outside. Just add a little definition to my eyes. Just on the very outside there. So I'm going to use a Real Techniques brush. This is a detailer brush. And I'm going to take this white shade here. It's kind of a white shimmer shade called Anger. Why are you so angry, Pulp Fiction? And just on the inner corner of my eye right here, I'm just going to dust that. Very pretty. Okay, so that is all the eyeshadows, right? So I'm just going to use these two eyeliners. This is Zero and Perversion. I'm going to use Zero on my upper lash line. I'm going to use Perversion on my waterline. And once I apply Zero to my upper lash line, I'm just going to use an angled brush. I'm using the 208 from MAC. And I'm just going to blend that out a little. On my upper lash line, not doing a wing or anything, just really lining my natural line. I'm honestly really loving the way this is coming together. I'm just going to blend a little more right here. Now I'm going to apply Perversion to my waterline for extra definition. Alright, now I get to play with the new Perversion and Subversion duo here. So use the lash primer. I'm just going to apply it to my top lashes, and I'm going to apply one coat and let it dry. And then I'll apply as many coats as I want of the mascara. I applied the eyelash primer, and I let it sit for about a good minute, because I wanted to see if it maybe dries down to a clear. And for the most part, it kind of is drying down to a clear, so I was wondering about that, because honestly, I was like, if you do an eyelash primer, it would be cool if people would just, like, make the eyelash primers black, because then we have to deal with this whole trying to cover up white eyelash primer with our mascara, which I find really annoying, which is probably why I don't use eyelash primers. Okay, now what I am noticing with the Subversion lash primer is that when I use this mascara by itself, it just gives me really thick lashes, like kind of like thick and separated lashes, but I'm noticing that pairing it with the eyelash primer, it's making my lashes really thick, separated, and it's giving them added length. So I take back what I said before. This is actually doing something. Okay, now I'm going to take the Heavy Metal Glitter Eyeliner in Gunmetal, and glitters usually don't read very well on camera, but I'm going to apply this on the inner corners of my eye. Alright, I'm going to take the Miss Mia Wallace lip pencil, and I'm going to line my lips and fill them in. This lip pencil looks so beautiful on its own, so you can really just wear it like this and have a nice matte finish. If it feels a little dry, just pop on a little bit of lip balm, or you can wear some lip gloss on top. But I'm just going to wear it underneath of the Miss Mia Wallace lipstick to help me give nice defined lines, but also these Urban Decay lipsticks are already long wearing on their own. But this will just intensify the color and give me really crisp, clean lines. Okay, and this is the look I've created using the Pulp Fiction collection from Urban Decay. And I have a surprise for you guys. For those of you that actually hung in there and watched this entire video, I have a giveaway for you guys. So I asked recently on Instagram what you guys would like if I did a giveaway from this collection. And it was kind of 50-50. Half of you said you would like the lipstick, and half of you said you would like the eyeshadow palette. So I went ahead and got not just one eyeshadow palette, but I got a second one. So one to give to one of you. And then I also got a lipstick. So one of you is going to win the eyeshadow palette, and one of you is going to win the lipstick. So to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is be a subscriber and leave a comment. That's it. So a week from today, let me look at the calendar, see what we got going on. So July 30th. July 30th, I'll announce the winner here on Instagram and on Twitter, or actually 2 winners will be announced here on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. All you have to do is leave a comment and be a subscriber. So, and in the comments, you're welcome to say which one you would like to win. You can say you want the lipstick, or you can say you want the eyeshadow palette. So if I pick 2 people, and both people say they want the palette, the first person that gets randomly selected that says palette is going to be the one that gets the palette, and the other one will get the lipstick. So it's just the way it's going to be. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and go ahead and let me know if you have any questions or comments. Leave them down below. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Tumblr. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.